Hi my lovelies, Sandra here. I'm just adjusting my bum on the floor because you know I like to sit on the floor surrounded by my silks when I do some of these videos. And I'm fortunate my husband's just done me a lovely sandwich for lunch, and I have on this beautiful Kantha top that I traded with a bestie for, and I will be showing this in another video because I did snip a little bit off the bottom, make it a longer tunic for me, but I just love the colours. And today's episode may be rather unusual, and it is, I've just called it Why Kantha Bae. Okay, I just want to start by saying I am not sponsored, I'm not paid. They haven't reached out and said, can you do video? Nothing like that, okay? All of these videos I do off my own bat, mainly because I haven't got a job. Because I had to close my business as an esthetician, you know, because of the COVID outbreak. And that was hard, you know, because I obviously trained for a long time and built a really good clientele, and that it changed everything. And then obviously in the last year and a half I started suffering with eczema on my hands, and it's just one of those things, you know, even if I wore gloves to work now, it still wouldn't be enough to counteract the pain that I get. And that's not what this video is about. What I'm doing this video about, which I'm not sure if it's silly or not, but is why I am aligning and have been aligning my wardrobe and my closet and a lot of these videos to one particular company. And as I've already said, nobody said anything, but I'm 52 years old, and for the last 20 years, 17 of living in America, all of my life I've struggled finding the kind of clothes that I wanted to wear. Now when I was a lot thinner, and I was, it may have been easier for me, but I wasn't in the mindset of finding me because I was working in the corporate world and it was suits. But as I've got older and bigger and changed for the better, I hope. Don't think my husband agrees, but changed for the better. And I've found, after a long search, things that I love. It's been a good 17 to 20 years of trying to find the plus size stuff that is not all the polyester crap that you get from China. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be brutal when I say that, because it does have a place in a wardrobe, because budgets, you know, you have to adjust to budgets. However, from my point of view, all of the things that I've ever brought from those places, and I'm not going to name them, but I don't have them anymore, and they didn't last a long time. So what was the point? And I fear that even though I donated them, they're just going to be sitting in landfills somewhere, and I feel very bad for doing that to the environment. So what I've been searching for is a company or a clothing line of some kind, and I have literally, you know, I've had hours to search, and I Google a lot, and I have been doing over the last year and a half places that do plus size. And when I say plus size, I don't mean a size 14, I mean a proper plus size. I'm talking you 18, 20, 22, 24. I'm talking for all the other people, not just ladies, but people at the other darn end of the spectrum. Now, I realise if you're in the thinner end of the spectrum, you have difficulties as well. But that's not what this video is about, although they do cater for you. I'm talking about anybody that's over a size 14, 16, 18, going up, right, and catering for us. And there are places like Torrid. There's always Walmart. There's Eloqui. I don't know if I pronounced it right. And I've tried and I've ordered from a lot of different things, a lot of different places. Some I've returned, some I haven't. I've done Nordstrom, Neiman's. I have done the highest of the high and the low. I've done Shein. I have done a lot of them. And as we know, sizes are different from one manufacturer to another manufacturer. Granted, Shein do actually put really good size. When you go to their curve site, they do actually, if you click on it, it will give you the exact measurement. So I'm very impressed with that, with them, if I'm honest. I just don't like the fabrics. But I do like that they do that. That's something that everyone should do, because it gives the exact measurements for what you're clicking on. So you probably already know if you've watched a previous video. If you haven't, I'll just say a couple of months back I was wanting to start dreading my hair when it was a bit longer, and I did all the various dreading YouTube videos and stuff like that, blah 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 blah. Ended up on Instagram and found a lady called Lisa Locks, who has just gorgeous extensions. Well, they're not all extensions, but you know, she has the dreads. And she was wearing an outfit that I just thought, yes, gosh, I love it. And when I asked her and she said it's Kantha Bae, I immediately went over. I never heard of them. I immediately went over and I started looking. I thought, they're not going to fit me, you know. And if you are a plus size lady or gentleman and you click on something or you go to a site that says plus size, you know what I'm talking about when you think to yourself, that's so beautiful, I'm never going to fit in it. They're not going to cater for me. You know, I don't, you know, we've all been there. And I saw a couple of things, and then I read their mission statement, and I was looking, and I saw some things, and I thought, gosh, they look, you know, they look nice. And then I noticed that one of the models that they're using is a plus size. I think her name is Audrey. I apologise if it's not, but I think it's Audrey, and she's a plus size. She's size 18, I think. And I was like, why can't everyone do that? Why can't all these companies just, okay, this is what we're looking for when we're plus sized. I am looking for exactly what you've got in a regular size, just in a plus. I don't need you to adjust the necks or the arms or the length. I don't need you to make it extra baggy. I don't need this. When you hit the point of a 12 or 14 with your manufacturing, just go the damn extra. There's a lot more of us out there that are looking, and we want to wear these things. We just can't get in them unless we buy them and alter them. Okay, so that was the start. That was the start of finding, and I ordered, my first item I ordered was a kimono. It was the pink kimono, and when it came, I wasn't expecting it to fit my shoulders, because you'll see from my videos, I'm very wide at the shoulders. You know, that's not just all fat there, that's width. I have, you know, I am, it's fat everywhere else, but I'm large. I'm wider. And a lot of tops, even though they might cater around certain areas, they don't tend to cater around this upper bit here. Does that make any sense? And when I tried it on, it fit. And not only did it fit, but it had lots of extra fabric, and I took the belt in and that was the start. The second thing about it was that on Facebook there are two groups, I think there are. One is the Kantha Bae BST, Buy Sell or Trade page, which I would highly recommend, and then there is the Kantha Bae Bestie page, and I would highly recommend anyone who's plus size and likes this kind of aesthetic to join the group. Not because I've been told to, I'm not trying to up their numbers, I'm not trying to do anything, but the positivity that has come from communicating with these ladies and feeling such wonderful thoughts from them and having an input yourself, it has been life-changing. And I could probably, you know, my husband will probably, if he ever watches this, will start laughing and go, oh God, another fad, but it really isn't. It's been life-changing. And I do consider, because I do talk to some of the besties now on Messenger, I do consider I've got some good friends. I consider them all friends, to be honest, but there are some people that you just sort of click with, gel with. There are newbies coming and that's always nice. I mean, the newbies, for them to experience it, their first piece must be awesome, but the magic that you get when you get a piece turning up and you know you've got a shipment out for delivery, you have to experience that for yourself. And the magic of a launch, there is one coming up this week, this Thursday and Friday. The magic of a launch of either a new product is, I don't know, it's a very, very nice, I have to say. And you know, we're all on there together looking at all the beautiful things. I upload my videos, as you know, to YouTube, because I am trying to grow my channel, let's face it, I'm trying to grow my channel, but I do upload them to the Facebook Bestie page, and admin are very, very nice that they allow that, you know. I mean, I think that's incredible that they do. But what I did want to say was that today I did upload a video, and a lady who'd not watched my videos before, she put a lovely comment. I hope you don't mind me saying, Angie, it's you. And we had like a little conversation. She said she'd watched my videos and she told me her size. I'm not going to tell you that, you don't need to know that, but one of the things that I picked up from our conversation was that she said that when she was a newbie, she did come on and she did ask lots and lots of questions, because you don't know. And I honest to goodness, when you are a plus size, you're already working on body acceptance. You've already been everywhere and tried on and been disappointed and had that feeling in your gut of feeling less than you should, feeling guilty, feeling, and it doesn't matter why you're plus size. And I know there are people who say, I can hear some people I know saying, well, just go on a diet or just exercise or whatever it is. That has nothing to do with it. You do your own thing when you're ready, but in the meantime, you want to feel beautiful every day, if you can. Because deep down, there's a little bit that sometimes you don't always feel beautiful. So I would say use the Bestie page for asking questions, asking the ladies. And you know what? There are, I think there's thousands of ladies on the Bestie page. They put photographs of themselves in outfits. You can ask them, you can say, well, how does it fit here and here? I found them to be very honest. If I've traded with someone and there's snags in stuff or oil stains or something, be honest, because why not? And I have honestly found that with with this brand. I found from beginning to end, if you have a problem with a delivery, if you contact them, they sort it like that. If you have a problem with something, they sort it like that. I haven't really had them kind of problems, but I do know that that has happened. And we're all in this together. And if you are a lady who's, you know, a size 0, and I know people that size who do struggle as well. And if you are someone who's a size 28, 30, 32, we're all in it together. We all want to feel the same way, you know. I don't look at someone who's a lot thinner than me and think, well, it's okay for you. I really don't, because I was that size and I never felt as good as I did now. And you don't know what somebody else's issues are. You know, you don't know anything about them. All you can do is look at a dressing and feeling beautiful for what you are now, okay? And I've waffled. I've waffled, and I might have gone off topic here, I don't know. But all I'm saying is that is why my wardrobe, I have sold majority of the stuff I've got, and I have invested in these pieces. If I've got a piece that didn't fit for some reason, or didn't fit on me for some reason, I just put it up for trade on the Bestie page. And I wish now that I'd done videos of those before, but obviously I'm doing them now. So if you are a newbie watching, yeah, I'm doing videos. I do honest reviews. They're not the most professional. I don't have the best iPad. I have an older one, and I just film everything raw. You see it as you see it. If I alter something, you'll know it, and I'll tell you how it fits, etc, etc. But you won't be disappointed. And what will happen, that first time you get that piece, when you're a plus size lady and you put it on and you put it over your body and that fabric fits you, that's the moment. You want that moment. You found the thing for you, and I believe that you will. And as a plus size, it's the ruche dresses for me. It is the silk split muse. The pants, yeah, they're long. The really wide leg flares. Snip off the bottom. They fit me. The kimonos fit me. The shrugs fit me. A lot of the items fit me. Okay, there might be one or two that don't. I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk. I might cry that day. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, is it? I mean, there's plenty of other things. So I'm excited to see what new things they're going to be coming out with, because I do know when they do live videos and live talks to the besties that they listen to everything, and they take on board what you're saying about what you want. And I get the feeling that they started off with a few things, and then, you know, it was trial and error kind of thing. I might be wrong, I don't know, but it was trial and error, and they're just expanding and accommodating everyone. And I haven't found it with anyone else. Now, if you know of another brand, if you genuinely know of another brand that can accommodate and have models and show it on real bodies, larger bodies like mine and bigger, please tell me, because I would love to try some items of clothes from theirs. But I haven't found it yet. I'm not going to stop looking. I do go to Etsy, but my fear now is that if I go and buy from another brand and spend a lot of money, that's money I could have spent here, and go, do you see what I'm saying? I'm trapped. They've trapped me. I'm like a trapped rabbit. But very happy with it. Just feed me all the carrots. No, not carrots, but feed me all the donuts. So it's a happy trap. is what I'm saying. And take your time, build your wardrobe, and then don't feel anything less than what you are, because I don't care why you're plus sized. I don't care why I'm plus sized. I don't care why you're plus sized. I don't care if you think you're plus size and you're not. I don't care. What I do care about is how you feel when you put on that first piece and it fits and you want to cry. I want to cry now, but I'm not going to do it. You can see my eyes are going red. And that's why Kantha Bae for me. Does that sound like a really weird video to do? I just want to say to all the besties, the people who talk to me, and to the people who subscribed, and pretty much to Kantha Bae, to Amazon as well, I've got no gripe with them, to everybody who is seeing that we are here. We take up our space. I've got no problem taking up my space. We want to dress accordingly. You've got a market. You've got people who, well, some of us don't have money, but some do have money, and don't look down on us. Don't think that we're anything less, because we're not. So I just want to thank everybody out there, and thank all the besties who were putting their pictures up and their photos up and the videos up. I do want to thank Kantha Bae, because they started, and I know if you read the mission statement how they started, and to the ladies who do talk to me, it is nice to have people like myself to talk to. You know, it really is, and who don't make me feel anything less. That in fact, if anything, on the Facebook page, all they do is lift you up, and the more you keep lifting, the more you get nearer the light. Now, you be careful which light you go to, but the nearer the star you get, and you feel it in yourself, and then those negative thoughts that you have about yourself, about your body image, for whatever reason, they will start to dissipate. They'll never disappear, but they will start to dissipate, and you'll feel wonderful. You really will. And I'm just hoping I don't know, I wish everybody knew about it, to be honest. I wish everybody knew about them, but then could you imagine on restock day you'd never your fingers would be like this trying to order one item, and you'd never get it. So I've waffled. Anyhow, thank you for listening to my video on why Kantha Bae, and thank you everyone for just being yourselves. I appreciate it. I feel a lot of love my way, and love y'all.